Hi, I'm Pooja Chopra and you guys are watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Okay, now the short films also gives you an in fact freedom uh, to just use a language that you'd like to use. Even you have a few foul in fact
One.
words,
Yeah.
one foul words, two I think,
Bench.
and
Yeah.
Sali as well. You say.
Sali? No.
I think you did say.
No, he says Sali.
I think you did. I'll show you because I've just seen it.
Huh.
So maybe. So whatever. That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But which is something that it's like the way people talk at times, and that's quite okay. So do you feel that all the censorship issues that we have, so digital platform, it gives you more options in terms of expression, the way people would talk as well?
Definitely, no? It makes it more real. If me and my friends or me and anybody are sitting and having a conversation, we do use foul language, we do swear, but in films obviously they cut it and beep it and it's cut out. So this is what makes it more real. So it's good that we have a platform where we can portray and show more realism than that we can't in films. So it only makes it better. No?
Right. Okay. What about Manoj Bajpayee? I think he's a fantastic actor.
That's it. I mean, what about him? All I can say is that until now, I've always been a huge fan and an ardent admirer of his body of work. I mean, all of us have. But from now, after doing this short film with him, I'm a huge fan of him as a person as well. He's been extremely
Sure.
encouraging, extremely motivating. He's always had my back. In fact, he was one of the first people who called me and said, "Ki, you know something? My wife just saw the short film and he said you are amazing in the film and you're better than me." I was like, "Oh, please, you really don't have to do this." He said, "Exactly, I don't have to do this, but I'm telling you this."
Right.
And he made it very, very evident and clear in all the press conferences and the screening as well that Pooja has done a great job. ये तो मुझसे expected है, पर इन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. He really doesn't have to do that.
Absolutely.
But the fact that he is being so supportive means a lot to me. So I'm a bigger fan of him as a person now. I can say that for sure.
Right. And when he comes into the room and the way he's just checking out the sofa,
Yeah.
it's like
Men will be men.
men will be men. Like I don't know where he wants to relax. You never really know. So he's just checking out everything. But I think that's beautifully said. That scene itself is like hilarious in its own way as well.
Neeraj Pandey
Mummy Ji calling that ringtone was funny as well. Now, as we were discussing that when you don't make outward and forceful ways to make a person laugh, and even then, more than just laughing out loudly, if you can make a person chuckle, that's something I think which gives you a lot of happiness actually. You really get surprised and that you find it funny. Do you think that sense of humor is something which is it's extremely relative at times, and it should flow naturally rather than forcing people to laugh? जैसे gags बहुत बार होते हैं पिक्चरों में कि अब हमने एक item डाला हुआ है, ये एक gag है, इस पे gag पे आपको अगर आप हंसे नहीं तो इसका मतलब ये है कि आपको sense of humor आप में नहीं है, which is too forced at times as well. Do you feel that sense of humor should be as natural as possible?
Definitely, I think gags. If you're going, see, Ouch fortunately had no preconceived notion. When people came in and Mummy Ji calling and all of that, they didn't. No audience, nobody knows what they're in for. And it is a serious situation. He walks into the hotel and she's disheveled and she's crying. She's been crying. So the entire setup comes across as a very serious situation, as a very serious scene. But the fact that you still chuckle and it comes very naturally is what makes it more funny, and I think that's why the impact. नहीं तो इतना impact नहीं होगा if you know that it's going to be a comic scene, so इतना impact नहीं होगा. I think that's why the impact.
Great. Now, Pooja, you've been part of Miss India. You've had a commando, which has you've been appreciated for that. You've had I think a few more things here and there as well. But many people would want to know that why is it that we've not been seeing you regularly in movies.
I
think you look beautiful in the short film as well. Almost everyone has noticed that. Be the styling, be the body language, everything has come out very as if that she's doing regular movies or something like that. So it seems like a face that you know. As far as in the short film is concerned. So why is it that we haven't been seeing much more of you?
Thank you. And I wish I could control that. As an actor, you genuinely want to do a lot of films. And this is my only profession. It's not that I do something else other than this. But I'm not that kind of girl, or an actor rather, who's greedy for work. I would want to do good work that excites me. And maybe the kind of work that I wanted to do hasn't fallen into my lap easily. So I've rather sat back and waited. It's okay if I do 4 films in my career, but I want to do those films that I'm proud of. I don't want to be a part of films that I won't be proud of in due course of time, few years down the line. So maybe that's why. And like you said, I hope people have seen it and noticed me, and then let's hope this is a new beginning from here.
No, absolutely. So what is it? What is it that you don't want to do? Maybe.
No, that I'm very clear. What I want to do, there's like a whole arena, but I don't want to do is quite clear. I think in my head, because I come from a very middle class family, and my mum and everyone is at home is not necessarily that conservative. I think I am very conservative in my own head. For whatever reasons, I don't know, I'm just like that. So I don't see myself being a part of adult comedies or sex comedies or anything where there is skin show. There have been music video offers from big music companies ki ye music video kar lo, we promote it really well with big stars, good retro songs, but I develop cold feet. And if I am not confident of pulling it off on the screen confidently, then I would not do it.
Sure.
I would never put myself in a situation where I won't be comfortable.
Absolutely. So what are your likes and dislikes as far as movies are concerned? Who are the directors that you look up to? Who are the actors that you've looked up to?
Neeraj Pandey, really genuinely been wanting to work with him for a long time. In fact, we were this close to working together in Baby. I auditioned, narration done, everything was done. But I met with a terrible accident. And I was on the bed for 6 entire months. 2 surgeries and over 100 stitches on my ankle. Yeah, this completely gone. And since the role involved action.
So Taapsee's role, you were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I was like, boom, this is the worst thing that could happen to me.
Okay.
But Neeraj sir was like, don't worry, I have you in my mind, I've seen your performance, I know you're a very good actor, relax, we'll do something. And he called me and he said, I've written this short film, it's my first short film, I don't know if you're looking at this genre, but I'm going to email you the script and tell me if you want to work.
Right.
So I was like, okay.
Great. So